Hey guys, so I'm here at Lost Abbey. They're doing a breakfast brunch before the Stone anniversary event. I'm tasting their Dawn Patrol, which is a kind of a dark mild ale, but it's also the base for the red poppy. So let's get in that. Got a really malty nose. Really malty, lots of, really dry, dark chocolate, coffee kind of bitterness to it, but it's still pretty mild. So good stuff. I'll try to bring you some more stuff from Lost Abbey, but I gotta pace myself. It's got a long day, and it's pretty blazing hot out there. But Lost Abbey's doing their, I guess, traditional pre-Stone brunch. So they're offering food out. That's why the place is absolutely packed. All the guys going to the Stone 16th anniversary, pop in over here first, get some food, fill up the belly before you go drinking. Great way to get us started on a day here at Lost Abbey. So, cheers, guys. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here at Lost Abbey, and we're gonna try something really special. I'm here with Andy Haverson. Haverson, right? What do you do?
I'm the sous chef down at the grill at the Lodge of Torrey Pines. So we do a bunch of beer dinners. We try and do what we can to support the local craft beer scene along with our craft food scene.
Very cool. So we're gonna get into the Track 8. This was just released today. It's only available in bottles. So here's what they did. Basically, they took Judgment Day, aged it in bourbon barrels, added a bunch of spices, cinnamon. So they added cinnamon sticks, vanilla, and some various types of peppers on there. So we're gonna get in and give this a taste. It smells awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. It just smells. You're getting a ton of that cinnamon. You're getting that vanilla. You're getting a little bit of heat on there. It just smells so amazingly aromatic. You're getting some bourbon barrels, you're getting the malt. Dude, so good. Let's get into it.
Taste it. The vanilla really complements that bourbon aging really well. It brings out really nice vanilla characteristics.
Still got some very nice dry notes. It's not incredibly sweet like a lot of the bourbon barrel aged stuff is.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of heat you're picking up from the peppers. It's a little bit back in here. But really complex. There's a lot more onto this. You're getting the cinnamon, you're getting the bourbon.
Chilies come through a little bit without really being spicy. You don't get chili heat, you just get some chili flavor.
Yeah, there's a little bit of spice in there, so an amazing beer. This is called Track 8. If you can find this in bottles, I highly recommend it. It was just released today. It's going to go fast, so cheers, man. Thanks for having this with me, man. Have a good one. Hey, guys. So I'm still here at Lost Abbey, as you can see, Lost Abbey. And I got a couple more beers to try. I have the 10 Commandments here, made with blackened raisins. A couple other ingredients that I cannot recall right now. Nice roasted characteristic on a little bit of the Belgian yeast strain. You're getting the raisins on that. Really tons of dried fruit, as you would expect from the raisins. But also lots of roasted malt characteristics, some of that toasty roasted flavor to it. Really, really complex and interesting characteristic on that. And I also grabbed some Mongo. I mean, I cannot not. I'm at Lost Abbey here, Lost Abbey Port Brewing. Mongo. With these big IPAs, do it the fresh is better. Fresh is always the way to go. So I got some Mongo on tap here. Here we go. Dude, the nose on that is just dank weed and grapefruit. Just real intense aromatics. Just hardcore. Let's go in for it. Cheers, guys. Bitter through and through. Actually, I have to say, it's a little more complex, really fresh. You're getting the grapefruit, you're getting the that kind of really piney, resiny hop quality to it. Oh man, so it's just such a killer IPA, especially fresh here, and at Lost Abbey, we can't get any fresher, so there we go. We're gonna get over to Stone here pretty soon, so cheers, guys. Hey guys, so this is my first beer here at the Stone 16th anniversary extravaganza, and you know which one this has got to be. I'll give you a few minutes to guess. This is the Enjoy by September 21st, 2012. Had to be my very first stop. Here we go, we're gonna give this a shot. An amazingly dank nose, really fresh, tons of green hops, really, really flavorful. It smells, it's got a really great malt profile. If you've ever homebrewed and you know that smell of the malt when it's roasting, and it's not roasting, but when it's being boiled, that's the aroma coming off here. Was like when you just add the hops, it's so fresh. It's really, really good. This smells like the example of what homebrewing is and what it should be. So this is just killer stuff. Enjoy by, try to grab it. You're only gonna have 35 days from today. It was bottled yesterday. Great stuff. Cheers, guys. So in addition to a beer here, they have the Society of Barley Engineers, who's a local homebrew club here in San Diego, making all kinds of free sodas. So you can just go up and get sodas. So this soda right here is one from our very own part of the homebrew beer tuber community, Stumpy Joe Jr. This is his strawberry soda. It's really interesting. It's not as sweet. It does have a nice fruity quality to it, but I don't think I'd necessarily instantly recognize it as strawberry. It's really, really unique. Good stuff. I haven't made any soda yet. I want to start making some soda, but here we go. It's great. I'll be trying to bring in a little more sodas, but we'll get back to the beer. So, but I had to do this one because it's for Stumpy Joe. So thanks, Ryan. I'll catch up with you later, man. Hey guys, we're here with David from Haven Gastropub. Will, the owner, is actually manning the camera right now, so that's really cool. And we're gonna try your oatmeal stout, right? Your breakfast oatmeal stout?
It's called Brewmaster's Breakfast.
Very cool.
All the ingredients are kind of breakfasty. You got smoked, you got roasted, you got oatmeal, all kinds of.
It smells great. You're just getting tons of roast quality. You're getting that black coffee going on in there. You're starting to get some of that oatmeal. You're getting that really malty flavor to it. It's got just a ton going on in the nose here, but let's drink some of it. Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Amazingly creamy, tremendous mouthfeel on this. This has got an amazing mouthfeel. You've got the dark chocolate bitterness, you've got the coffee bitterness. It's a black one. This is really, really, really killer. Now you're the head brewer, right?
Correct. I'm the brewmaster.
You're brewmaster. Okay. Very, very cool. So you put oatmeal in here.
Yes.
What else did you put in here?
We got smoked malts.
Okay.
To kind of
is it like the cherry wood smoked malt, or is it
Wireman?
Wireman smoked malt. Okay.
And then we got chocolate, of course.
Right.
And roasted barley.
Okay.
And a bunch of churro and a bunch of hops.
Now, did you use any oats in there to get that mouthfeel? That mouthfeel's nuts. Okay. Tons of rolled or flaked?
It's rolled.
Rolled. Okay.
So it's oatmeal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now, what would you say? Because this got some bitterness to it, and I know when you get it in the stouts.
Because they're new.
You use the hop bitterness takes on this black coffee, dark chocolate quality. So, what would you say the IBU is on this? I'd say about 60.
It's actually 78.
Oh, 78. Okay.
It's really high for a stout.
Right. And what type of hops did you use for that?
Galena, Centennial, Chinook, and
nice.
A little bit of Cascade as well.
Very cool. It's got a really, really nice hoppy finish at the end of it. It's one of those things, hops and stouts really mask themselves uniquely. So it's really fun to experiment with it. So very, very cool stuff, man. Well, thanks so much for sharing this with me. I appreciate it. And we got to be getting some more stuff from Haven. So now are you guys bottling now, or not quite?
Probably this next year.
Next year? Very cool. That's something to look out for. Some bottles coming from Haven Gastropub. Check this stuff out. Doing some amazing things. So cheers, guys.
Haven Brewing.
Woo! Hey guys, so I've got Stone's Highway 78 Collaboration Ale. Now this is a Scotch ale. It's also aged in Scotch whiskey barrels. So this is a pretty unique one of the ones that are only available here, so let's get into it. It's got a really great bourbon barrel nose. You know, Scotch, not quite bourbon, doesn't have quite the corn and the caramel characteristics that bourbon does, but still you're getting that whiskey aroma. You're getting the barrels out of it. You're getting the oak. Getting some of that maltiness. Let's get in and taste it. Here we go. Cheers, guys. That's smooth. That's a really nice, smooth oak beer. The oak is coming through. You're getting a little more of a rye, kind of pepper flavor. Not as much as the caramel bourbon notes going on. Really, really good stuff. This is the Highway 78 Scotch Ale aged in Scotch whiskey barrels. So I've been waiting for a Scotch Ale and Scotch barrels forever, and I finally got it. So there we go. Cheers. Hey guys, so I got Joe the Younger from Hopheads over here, and he's been kind enough to allow me to try a little bit of the Cali-Belgique aged in red wine barrels. What are your thoughts on this?
You know, I'm not a big fan of the Cali-Belgique, the regular version.
Right.
But the red wine barrel is really good.
That red wine barrel is really coming through. That tartness, all that acidity, that fruit is coming really through.
It's almost like a sour. It's like a mild sour. It's really damn good. Because, I don't know, I'm not a huge...
You get that tartness, you get that acidity.
I'm not a huge Belgian fan,
but you're still also getting the hops.
That kind of disguises the Belgian yeast, which dominates.
Yep. And well, there's also a lot of hops in it, so you got a lot going on. This is really pretty complex. You got the red wine, you got the hops, you got the Belgian yeast. All of it is you're still able to taste all of it in it. Really pretty cool stuff. So that is the Cali-Belgique aged in red wine barrels from Stone 16th anniversary with Joe the Younger.
Joe knows what's good for you.
Hopheads. Woo! He's repping the shirt. Here we go.
And the hair.
And the hair.
Cheers.
Raised, how much you raised? 900 what?
$970. My goal was 500, and because of all the support,
a goal.
Thank you, Hopheads. Thank you, everybody that has supported me.
Awesome, dude. So this is one of the ones that was really high up on my list. And when it was high up on my list when I thought it was just oak barrels. It's 2006 Stone Imperial Russian Stout in oak barrels. But this is actually a step up. This is 2006 Stone IRS in bourbon barrels. Okay? This has been one of the holy grails I've been wanting to try forever. This beer is 6 years old. Oh, here we go, guys. The nose is just pure bourbon and maple and malt and just sweet lusciousness. I'm getting into it. It's not too overly bourboned. You don't get too much bourbon. You don't get too much sweetness. It's perfectly balanced. Nice, sweet vanilla notes. Bourbon's in there. Creamy, huge mouthfeel. Just really, really nice beer. This is one of the best bourbon barrel aged beers that I've ever had. It's absolutely killer. So, 2006 IRS in bourbon barrels. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, so one of the other beers I have right here is the LeVariation. So it's basically levitation. Oh, I'm spilling it all over myself. It's basically levitation, but they did it with the Cali-Belgique Belgian yeast style, or yeast strain. So a Belgian version of levitation. I'm in. Let's give it a shot. I'm getting a really grassy, hoppy nose. Although I'm standing on a lot of grass, so that might be part of it. But really grassy, hoppy nose. Really crisp. The Belgian yeast works really interestingly with that amount of hops. It kind of mellows the hops out a little bit, but the hops kind of also take a little bit away from really the sweetness and the esters of the Belgian yeast strain. But all in all, it's a pretty interesting, very refreshing kind of, Belgian IPA style. So pretty cool stuff. LeVariation. I've only ever seen it here, so here we go. Hey guys, so this one I have is called the Mixtape, and I asked them what it was, and they ran off this list. It's basically Cali-Belgique, Belgian Anise Stout, IRS Stout, Levitation Ale, peppers, chipotle, lemon, thyme, just wacky stuff. I'll try to get some more details on this and bring it to you in the notes, but it sounds like it's just flipping nuts. So let's get into this. The nose is really funky, although I'm standing between two food trucks, so I don't know if I'm smelling the food trucks or the beer. I'll drink a little bit and get in the nose a little bit. That's funky. Tastes hoppy, tastes malty, tastes kind of like the stout. I'm getting some of the BELGO, I'm getting some of the Anise flavor. They have some of the Cali-Belgique in there. I'm getting some of the pepper spice on that. There's, I guess the rosemary is providing like a weird pseudo hop thing. It's got a really unique flavor to it. It's called the Mixtape. The nose is real crisp, a little hoppy, some maltness in there. This is just a very bizarre beer. It's very complex, lots of weird stuff going on in it. The spice is coming through, hops are coming through, maltiness, really unique. So this is their Mixtape. I'll bring you some more information, put it in the notes. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of information on it right at the top of the moment, but I definitely knew I wanted to try this one. So there you go, guys. Cheers. Hey guys, so I'm trying something a little different here. I got, you can see that's really, really clear. I got a mead from Redstone Meadery, and it's called Nectar of the Hops, and apparently it's a dry hopped mead. Now I make mead. A lot of you homebrewers out there on Homebrew Wednesday, you know about meads. You make meads, honey wine, about 12%. Never heard of one made with hops, but here we go. I can smell the hops, I can smell the honey, I can smell pear. This is gonna be like 12%, so let's give it a shot. That's nice. That's really crisp. I think this is kind of on the dry side of a mead. It's really got a lot of pear quality to it, but there are some hops to it. There are definitely some hop presence to it, but I think it's more of a light German noble hop than like anything really uber hop. I mean, so it's a really unique flavor to it. It's almost gives it kind of like an anise kind of licorice flavor, a little bit with the hops plus the honey. So it's pretty cool. I want to try to make a hop mead now. So here we go. Nectar of the Hops from Redstone Meadery out of Boulder, Colorado. So just tasting that here. Got a lot more beer for you. So cheers, guys. Hey guys, so what I have for you now is the Sublimely Self-Righteous Ale, but this isn't just Sublimely Self-Righteous. They wouldn't just put that, well, they have it up there, but this is double dry hop with Nelson and Moteca. I'll take a shot of the sign. Hops to give it, dry hop is going to give it just tons of aroma, especially with that Nelson hop. Had to try it. Oh man, stuck my nose in it. Man, the hops are nuts. I'll take a sip to get a little more hop aroma, but that is so amazingly hoppy, especially fresh, because everything here obviously incredibly fresh right now. The nose on that is just amazing, just tons of hops coming through on that. Normally with the Sublimely Self-Righteous, you get a ton of hops. You also get a ton of malt. You also get a ton of that dark chocolate, dark coffee malt. The hops are really overwhelming it. It tastes more like a regular IPA with just a hint of dark coffee or dark chocolate. Just a hint. More of a little maltiness, but just crazy. Really good beer. I'll tell you, it's a scorcher out here right now. Any tiny little bit of shade is being cram-packed with people trying to get out of the sun. It's about 95, 98 out here. It's a steamer. So we're drinking as much beer as we can, adding some water, adding some other stuff, trying to stay hydrated, but we're bringing you some great beers. So cheers, guys. Enjoy. Hey guys, so this is getting down to my last couple tastes, but I got to spend it on the good stuff. So here we go. This is Stone's 16th anniversary with Simcoe on cask. I got to bring you the best beers of the best. Cheers, man. There we go. I got to bring you the best beers. This is definitely one of them. Let's get into it. The nose on this is sick, dude. Total dank, weed, cat pissy. Oh, totally just that amazing Simcoe nose on there. Here we go, man. It's on the cask. I That Simcoe's coming through. There's a little bit of that rye spiciness we talked about, a little bit of that, but mostly this is just a total hop bomb. The Simcoe just totally overwhelms the lemon verbena and the lemon oil that are in the 16th anniversary and just makes it a pure, amazing hop bomb. It's really good, and it's on cask. You can see the low level of carbonation on there. It's a little bit warm for today because it's 100 degrees, so. But really awesome. I'm gonna bring you some more beers. Got a couple more tickets left. Here we go, guys. Cheers. 16th on Simcoe. Awesome. Hey guys, so I just got this one in before last call. I had to just kind of go for whatever I could get quick. But this is their 14th anniversary, the Empirical. Now, if you recall, this is the one that Greg Koch and everybody went over to Europe and really investigated the history of IPAs. I'm interested to see what this tastes like after 2 years. So here you go, guys. Smells quite malty, does have a hop quality to it. It's really a pretty nice IPA. I think it's gotten more malty over time. The hops are kind of pretty mellow on it, but still a very nice beer. So that is the Empirical IPA. It's gonna be my last beer here. They're shutting down, it's last call, but that is the Stone 16th anniversary. We got to try some amazing beers, and I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, guys.